Welcome and welcome in, everyone. How's all of y'all doing today? Good to see y'all in the chat. Graham grabbing the first, yoinking it indeed. Congratulations on your little yoink. And Rose is in here, finding a peach cap as her daily hat. Congrats. And giving me a little lurky loo. Thank you. And Wandering Lightsaber has wandered on in. Hello, my friend. And Miss Montana Misfeet giving me a little lurk. Oh, thank you, my faithful friend. And Grim found a dunce cap. Ha ha ha. And Miss Montana Misfit finding a step up from the dunce hat with the propeller hat. A little bit less dunce, just more so on the kids' side of things, which honestly, who doesn't want a good, kid moment with a propeller hat on? I can respect that. Grim has good news. Explain why once. Yeah. What's the news? How have you been wandering? Oh, I've been wandering good. It's been a good wander. Oh, there's a squirrel in the chat. And she found a fez. Fezzes are cool. Good for you. Welcome in. Stack. Okay, fine. Hat. Stacked. Technically. Ugh. There you go. Oh, you're not. Oh, that's sad to hear, my friend. It's okay. I hope to be an uplifting presence. Fezzes are in fact cool. Yes. Does anyone know if Doctor Who ever recovered from being bad? That is the question. Doki. Who was first? Me first. No, me first. Welcome in, good sir. How you doing? Grim giving us the news. All right. He's great. Remember, said you're getting other cat, but he never. You got another cat. His name is Trouble. We call him Lub. Yes, Trouble, Lub. I see the line that you drew to get there. Very, very clear. Oh, he's a void. He's a void type cat with the black fur. Exactly 3 white hairs and his weird chin. Oh, yes, adorable. Hello there, indeed there, Doki. Finding a sailor cap is your daily hat, indeed. I can tell Squirrel is trying to make her text smaller with the little Discord lingo there. Good lord, that was such an embarrassing phase of my life. Wait, what was? Wait, when you're that phase of Doctor Who or something like that? Gosh. Yeah. I should also state as a disclaimer, I'm off my meds. Name not by choice. Namely because the process to get my meds filled got delayed by a day, and so therefore I had to spend a day without the meds. So yeah, thankfully I have them now. I only got them 2 hours ago though, and so that's way too late to be taking the meds, but I have them now. We are good. It's way too late for me to be taking them. So yeah. No, yeah. It was only the process was delayed by a day. It's the window in which I can get these filled is so small that it is always prone to nonsense like this. This is a regular thing that happens every 90 days. It's will I or won't I get it in on time? Because of how tiny the window is in which I'm allowed to even ask for the prescription. Yeah. Yes. Squirrel had wait, actually no, wait, hold on. Wait. Where have I left off? Here. Doki is doing good. Yay, good to hear. I'm doing great now. Day started off rough. Not only because of the whole like no meds thing. Thankfully, I only did a half day of work. And that half day was just meetings and watching recordings of meetings that I missed. So it was basically just oops all meetings, which is the perfect day because then I just kind of act on autopilot. I just say, I just contribute to the conversation, and you guys know how I like to contribute to conversations and stuff, and so it's just fun. It's more fun that way. But yes. Grimm's cat is also part Maine Coon and is 9, so weighs nearly 25 pounds and he's huge, like bigger than most cats. Dang, that's wild. Big boy. Caffeinated Squirrel had a Doctor Who phase. It was rather taxing on your relationships at the time. Oof. Oofda. How? I found Doctor Who to be most invigorating to my relationships in as much as like I had other friends that also liked Doctor Who at the time. Rose's car is basically oh no! Was it the ABS thing? Did the ABS not have good news thing? Oh no. Oh no. Don't have internet until late Saturday, so you can't stream this. Oh my gosh. All right. Bow your heads up. Bow your heads for anyone that wishes to partake in doing so. Father, we're going to lift up Rose to you here. And I pray, God, that you that you have your hands over her nerves right now. Also, speaking of the nerves, who has the nerve to be calling me while I'm in the middle of prayer? Spam risk. Get out of here. Anyways, sorry about that, God. Thank you, and I pray for you. Even my prayers are ADHD right now. I'm so sorry, Father. What was I talking to you about? Oh yeah, Rose. I pray, God, that you be firstly and foremostly providing, God, because we know that you do not put any of your children in situations that you do not also provide them everything that they need to be able to get through. So we know that you are already providing for her in all of this. So I pray that you also just be giving her the faith in that provision. Faith that she will trust in you with all this, because you've already proven yourself time and time and again to her. So many times throughout her life, you have proven yourself worthy of this trust. So just do as you always do, God, and keep providing for her. And it's in your precious mighty name, pray. Amen. There we go. This is going to be the vibe for the whole stream. I hope you guys are buckled in because I'm not. I'm going to go flying out the windshield. I'm going to say, don't worry, I'm also off your meds today because they take a day to deliver and they're not here till tomorrow. Oh no. So we're typing in slower, but it's going to be more chaotic. Oh, this is the same genre of meds there. Almost every single one of Squirrel's friends have expressed to her that they are very glad that phase is over. Oh no. Water is delicious, y'all. Doctor Who now? The Doctor Who. Yeah, now. Hot Pockets now with meetings filling. Actually very confused, me too. None of Squirrel's friends were into it with you, and you're in hindsight very annoying about it. Oh, don't worry, Squirrel. I was like that with some of my fandoms back in the day. Don't worry. My sister knows the worst. I traded rooms with my sister. She wanted the bigger room with the walk-in closet and stuff, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I'll watch some episodes of Doctor Who with me, and then I'll trade rooms." And so she did the thing, and then like did not follow through that much. She like watched like one episode, like that was it. To be fair, like she wasn't into it. Past me should not have pushed her, but yeah. Anyways, Jack Rose's internet. I don't know who took it. Spam. Yeah. Invincible. Welcome in. It's good to have you in here, friend. How you doing? Was 1,000% off his meds. Yay. You know it. Someone who takes enough message tranquilize an elephant. You know the way people act when off them. Yes. It is either this or I am dead asleep or deep into food. Because the not relapse. What is it? Like when you go cold turkey on meds, that type of thing. The effects that has, man, have been some of the few times where I've actually had sleep paralysis as a result of it. So, like, I napped anyways. It was worth the risk. Napping is fun. And thankfully, I didn't have sleep paralysis this time. But that's happened in the past. As someone who... oh, I already read that one. It's fine. You finally made it into the stream. You have Invincible. It's good to have you here, my friend. How are you doing? Welcome inwards or outwards? I don't know. Oh, it's the alternator. Oh, no. Oh, it's 13 hundo to fix it. PCM system is fried, so it's another 2 hundo. Wait, 20 hundo minima. The car's only worth 900 a max, so it's not worth it. Oh my gosh. No car, no way to church. I don't know how you're gonna get to your brother weekly. Oh, no. Aw. Oh, no. All right, chat, we're starting a Black Rose Storm Uber fund. So we can fund all of her Uber rides that she needs to get to where she needs to go until she gets her new car. Come over to gofundme.com/Black Rose Storm Uber funds. This is a real link.com. It's not a real link.
100 bits at your face.
Oh, for the Uber fund? All right, here I'll pass on those hundo biddies over to Rose. Let's see, twitch.tv/Black Rose Storm. We're just really just giving Bezos extra money by this weird roundabout process, but it's fine. Cheer 100. There you go. Now let's go in towards her pocket. There you go. Withdrawal symptoms. Thank you. With whose job it is title card. Oh my goodness. Ash! Hey buddy, how you doing? Good to see you in here. What is upwards with you? Yes indeed. No, we're not. Oh gosh. Honestly, if I didn't just spend so much money on myself during that vacation, guys, I bought so much cheese. And in retrospect, instead of buying that cheese, I could have bought Rose an Uber ride. Oh well. Where'd you go? Wisconsin? That was one of my stops. Yeah. Yeah, there's like 6 or 7 different states that I went to. Oh my goodness, Grim. Cheese you say give me? Come over, we can have a cheese. I got so much cheese to share, y'all. I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat it all. I probably am going to eat it all, but though I have enough to share if you all want to come over. You know, if you figure out where I live, I always say I will give you food and beverage while we wait on the cops to arrive to remove you from my home. I mean, eventually, once I get a family, Once I have more things to protect, I will eventually also get a gun, and then that will be updated to I will provide your body with food, beverage, and bullets while we wait on the cops. But for now, it's just food and beverage. Oh yes, Cheeseland from Mario Kart. Yes, that's exactly where I went. Yes, Cat's 9 milliliters of lead. Yeah. You guys want to see some photos? You guys want to see some photos I took while I was out and about? I have obfuscated the order in here. I've obfuscated the order of things in here so that it would be a little bit harder to tell who was when and therefore who was where. Because some of these people are explicitly just like, they don't even want y'all to know what state they're in. So we're going to, you know, dial it back there on things. And so I've obfuscated the order, and thus I made this PowerPoint type thing in order to do that. Yay. So yeah, this is my road trip. Yeah, I went to like 6 or 7 states. I lost count. And along the way, went to 3 national parks and met up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like 15. Oh my goodness. I met up with like 14 or 15 different people during that. Maybe 16. Because I'm realizing I'm not counting Tiny House of Worship Rebecca. So I'm counting Tiny House of Worship as one, which they are one flesh, I guess, because they're married. But anyways, really, yeah, no, seriously, it was golly, it was a jam-packed 2.5 weeks. Main issue is that this is the 3rd car in a year and a half. Families in financial strain due to some circumstances. If someone's like, here, have a car, you wouldn't be able to afford the insurance. Oh. Wait, so how are you able to afford the insurance today? Is it because it's like a specific older car or something like that? Or is it because the rates are going to go up because of something? That's why. That's wild. I said the cursed number. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to do the motions with it too, don't I? Anyways, all right. Grimm's exploded. You didn't even notice? I know. Let's say hi. Dance, welcome in. Literally paycheck to paycheck? Oh, I don't doubt it, girl. I don't doubt it. Alrighty, so road trip. First one. Rose is the first one I put in this part. I don't even remember what order I put any of this in. Oh, let's go. Rose's dad has the insurance to pay him for being an added driver. Hey, there you go. Yes. Rose and I did some aquatic adventures in various ways. In one way, we hiked around an aquatic being known as a lake. Being? Sure. And it was a really cool lake. It was a nice lake. It was a good time. So many bugs. But none of them really attacked us. None of them cared for us, which was good. We had bug spray. Yeah. And then secondly was we took this little boat tour of sorts. It's a very special boat tour that brought us down a river and showed us a bunch of rocks, and the rocks were really cool. It was a really cool rock tour. The rocks were cool. You guys can see the rocks here. They are very cool rocks. Oh, send a picture. Forgot to ask it. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I need to send out these photos to all the peeps in general here. Yes, Rose. Yes, ma'am. That rocks. Dang right. Yeah. Let me see if it'll let me zoom in. Oh, it does. Yeah, this one looks like a piano that is like falling over sideways. You can see the leg. Is my cursor showing? The cursor is so faint. Y'all can probably barely see the cursor. But yes, like there's a little leg there. You can kind of see the piano. It's very fun. Yeah, look at all this lime and sandstone. I love these kind of rock formations. They do rock. Yeah, a bunch of Dwaynes. Dang right. And then yeah, we did not coordinate this. The fact that she had a her little Zelda themed hat and I had my Zelda themed shirt and socks. It was peak. Does the limestone taste like lime or stone? Why not both? Yeah, Rose like yes. Why not both, Graham? If you squint hard enough, it tastes like lime. If you squint while you put it in your mouth, because that's how that works. Actually, it tastes like lemon. Actually, so we're eating choice. Yeah. Lemon stone was already taken, so they had to go with the next best thing. But yes. Daniel's already got in the car. Oh yes, it was a beautiful accidental coordination. Yes, indeed. Anything else that you want to add about the adventure roads that I did not add? We also streamed as well. There's I need to upload the VOD to YouTube actually. Because we did a cooking stream on my oh gosh, I actually do have a behind the scenes photo that I didn't put in the presentation. You know, actually I can queue up other photos I forgot in the presentation on second monitor where you guys can't see them all. And then, oh, there are definitely some photos that I didn't prepare any of my Indiana Dunes National Park photos. I forgot a whole stop, and it's mainly because that's a stop where it didn't have any people, so I didn't think about it. It was just me in the woods, but there's plenty of stories I want to tell there, so I'm gonna have to go and do some, yeah. Oh well. Where's the Pahodo? Where's the Fahodo? There's the Fahodo. Boop. Yeah. This was the setup. This is the behind the scenes of that cooking stream. Oh golly. It was a wild time. Yeah, the like monitor setup and all that. Yeah. Ghost brew coffee. What's up, my ghosty friend? How you doing today? How are you doing? My previously ruinous friend. What is that, Wins? How you doozy? How you doozy? It's a behind the scenes photo, just the scene of the crime where Rose used the knife. Terrible German restaurant. Oh my goodness! Yeah, Rose and I found like Rose listed off a couple of different options to me, and one of the options, like I looked up the, I didn't look at the reviews. I should have looked at the reviews. But though, just from the photos alone of this place, it reminded me of a restaurant that's in my area. So I was like, oh, it must be similar. Oh gosh, it was not. The German restaurant here, very authentic, has a huge extensive menu of actual genuine German food. And has like live German music and waitresses dressed up in German garb. Whereas here, it was just a very Americanized, faintly German, enough to be able to use the names of the things, but not enough to say that it's actual German food. It had 4.6 in the reviews. We need to bring that down. I'm not gonna like dox the place and be like, hey everyone, let's go and vote down the like reviews on this place. But no. 4.6 stars out of 5. That is wild. How many people on that? How many people? Gosh. It was quite the setup. It really was. Yeah, seriously. So Rose has a lot of German heritage, and like her parents are currently in Germany. So the like, man, that was a disappointment for both of us, but especially for Rose. And which is why we made a German dish during the cooking stream. That was a fun time. Ghost is in the house buying process. Nice. Ooh, doing paperwork and appraisals next week. Oh, so you already found the place? Nice. Did you get it inspected and such as well? Or is I would hope that you're doing that before the paperwork. There's a flamingo in Chapel. Catch it if you want. I gotta go there, Graham. One of your cats needs her inhaler, and the other's demanding pets or his soul. Oh, okay, gotcha. See you later next year, your cats. Alrighty, bye, Graham. Boy. There was no faintly German about that. It was not German at all. Seriously. Oh gosh, yeah, that's it. That's the other thing is like Rose asked for a non-alcoholic drink, and by the FDA standards, it was non-alcoholic because it had like a trace of alcohol in there, but though it was not completely non-alcoholic. That was a waste as well. Gosh. Yeah, you already had an inspection in April. Oh gosh, you've been on this track for a hot minute there. There you go. We're talking for the keys to get on the 30th of June. Nice. 425 reviews. These people are lying. I would like to think, glass half full brain here, that those people are just ignorant. They haven't had the real stuff, and they don't know what they're talking about. They really don't know what they're talking about. Nasiro! Welcome in! How you doing, friend? How you doing? It's good to see you in here. Congrats on finding a flower crown as your daily hat. But, Ghost's honeymoon is in 10 days. So we're gone for a week, so this is so busy. I've been raking in the Old Testament as well. Wait, is that what you mean? Old Testament? That's what I think when I see OT. Oh, that's awesome. Your honeymoon there. Oh, overtime. Hey, that makes more sense. Gotcha. So you're basically getting some paid time off. Nice. That's awesome. Well, this explains why you've been scarce of late. Yeah, I've been out of town. They use a bratwurst for currywurst. You still remember that? Gosh, I would go and review. We could review this right now. No, that would dox Rose so hard. Ghost saying nope, you don't get PTO in your first year of the company, which explains the overtime. Okay, gotcha. That adds up. That adds up, dear friend. Yeah. What else did we do out there, Rose? Did we go other places? We went to that pancake place. That was pretty nice. Yeah, I think like I was there for like 3 full days. The first day I was there was laundry because like you were working most of the day there, so I was just doing laundry and just actually chilling. I think I also did some shopping there. And then we went to the German place. The next day You got off work early-ish, early enough for us to go out to Lake Place, and then we went, and then we did boat tour, and then we did stream, and then the next day breakfast. Okay, so yeah, that's everything. Cool. Oh, the farmer's market! I forgot about the farmer's market. Literally so many times I had mentioned to Rose, oh, I need to get cheese while I'm here. Let's do the cheese on Saturday morning. And then from then on, I kept forgetting that I made plans with her to get cheese Saturday morning. It's like, I should get cheese sometime. And she'd be like, we were going to do that on Saturday. Oh, you're right. Yeah. Gosh. Oh, my future wife is going to have quite a time with me. Oh, this is why my life is in Post-it notes and reminders and alarms. Ah, the Zero with the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. Oh, and Invincible also with the lurk. Thank you for the lurk. This many reviewers get your internet back fair. Golly. Yeah, I got all sorts of cheese. Actually, wait, if I show off the cheese, there's specific brandings from that store that will narrow it down. Never mind. But yeah, no, I got some really good cheese. I've tried 3 of them. I've tried 3 of the cheeses out of the 5 that I've bought so far, and I've loved them all. The 10-year aged cheddar has been my favorite so far. There's a really good Gouda, and the cheese curds are just good snacky boys. Then I also got I'm going to at least look at what I got. Espresso cheese, some espresso flavored cheese that Rose recommended to me. I've yet to try, and Munster cheese I've also yet to try. And I should have tried the one you recommended me. How dare I not have? I did forget like 15 times that we were going to get cheese. That was a whole thing and a half. Alrighty. Now I think that concludes the Black Rose Storm stop. The Black Rose stop. She can never be called that. You can never tell Rose to stop. Alrighty. Next slide. I muted these. Why are they... I 100% came in here, clicked the... It's off! It's muted! I muted these videos! Look at this chat! That is muted! Why is it playing audio? I told you not to play audio! Mute site. There we go. There we go. The Gateway Arch National Park. Like I said, I went to 3 different national parks. Technically, this was a national park, so I had to go to it. It is the tiniest of them, and it's mainly a national park because it has a national monument. Now, the National Park Service does maintain various monuments, but they don't call those national parks. For example, this birth home of Abraham Lincoln that they have is a national monument that the National Park Service maintains, but they don't call that one a national park. For some reason, this one is the exception. This one is both a national monument and a national park at the same time, and is thus the most tiny and most man-made of the national parks in the National Park Service. And therefore, I had to go to check it off my list. Turns out that I had gone not once but twice as a kid. I only remember the once. I only remember the museum. And the fact that that one time that I do remember us going, we were not able to get to, we didn't have a reservation to go up on the arch because you need a reservation. And therefore we couldn't. And for some reason, that's the only one that's stuck in, because I was talking to my dad afterwards, like just calling him up, calling people up on my, on my various journeys, to chit chat. And yeah, it turned out I'd been there twice, but I only remember the time that I was disappointed. Yeah, so you go up in these like rinky-dink little cars, which I don't have the also this is footage of going down. This is the majestic vista you get to see while you're going up them. Oh, look at that, Chad. There's the majestic fire hydrant. What an amazing view that you get, and this random rope. Yay. And then once you get up there, the windows are quite tiny up there. Frankly, y'all, it's only worth doing once, I would say, just for the heck of it. It is a decent view. Well, I filmed footage. No, just show me the video. Yeah, I filmed footage of both sides here, really. This side is the more interesting side. The other side is just a very murky river and farmland. Yeah, there's the entire national park right there. Yeah, so there's that. There's one of the national parks. Woohoo. Yo, oh man, I am horrible with names. I am horrible with names. There are these two dudes. So you go up in these tiny cars. By the way, the doors to get in the cars are only 4 feet high, so you have to like duck to get in. Dom, welcome in. How you doing there, friend? Good to see you in here. What's up, Woods? So yeah, what was I saying? Yes. Oh, you're gonna go touch some grass? Alrighty. Do it. Oh, you have a good one there, Rose. Much love. Boy. What else happened? Yeah, so you get paired up. So since I was just on my lonesome, I got paired up with these two really cool dudes. These guys are from Chicago, and every year they make a road trip down Route 66, and then at some random point they will get off of Route 66 and just start exploring. Right, so Route 66 is a starting point. Is like, oh, let's get off here, and it's like, okay. And they've never made it all the way down Route 66. They've never made it all the way down to the Grand Canyon. So and so it was really cool to like chat with those guys. Yeah, that was fun. I don't know if I have a photo with them. I'll have to look. Where did my music go? Music. There we go. Alrighty. Next, and again, these are not in order. These are purposely obfuscated in order. What did it do? There's a Volbeat in chat. Pokecatcher if you poke want. I got to meet up with Misha, Damien, Moss, and Burr. You guys might remember Burr from season 1 of Super Smash Quest, and Damie is one of my main artists, always making the player character art for my for my campaigns. And so I got to hang out with them in their respective place, and they brought me to a cat cafe. They brought me to a cat cafe, y'all. It was adorable. Look at the little guy. Look at the little guy that Damie got to pet. Oh, it is, yes. I'm just gonna get out of 3. Thank you, Squirrel. I ended up sitting in an unfortunate spot where I didn't get as many cats, but I got some cats that came up to me. Cats and cafe, no better combo. I know, right? Yes. And then we also went to lunch at this this place that used to be an old church. We weren't sure what denomination. But it got turned into a restaurant. Yeah. And so it was a really cool little place. Dom's doing well, I think he pulled a muscle in cricket, but that was giving him a brilliant excuse to be lazy. Hey, there you go. Oh, that reminds me, chat. I was going to mow my lawn today. I really was. And then I woke up with a bad back. Gosh, I slept on my back. Really weird. I have 2 or 3 pillows. I have 3 pillows. One of them is for laying on when I want to sleep on my back. One of them is for laying on when I want to sleep on my side. And one of them is to go between my legs so that my bony little knees aren't digging into each other when I'm on my side. At some point in the night, I had swapped onto my back from being on my side, but in such a way to where half of my back was up on the pillow as well. And so my back was bent in a weird way. And I woke up with back pain. Yeah. So no mowing the lawn today, unfortunately. Very unfortunately. But it's okay. It's okay. I got other things done around the house. The dishes and the laundry are done. Downstairs has been vacuumed and mopped. We got some stuff done. And some errands. I finished with errands. Dom slept with back rotated 90 degrees. Was a teeny bit stiff come the morning. Oh boy, it only gets worse as you get older, my friend. It only gets worse. Yeah. Anyways, I say that as someone that's probably only 10 years older than you. No, definitely 10 years older. Yeah. 11? 11. Somewhere around there. Alrighty. Well, let's see here. Next. Guys, look at all the penguins. There's all the penguins there. So yeah, we went to a zoo with both with Katybug, Elaine Light, the US Dungeon Delvers, Critter Hims, and Critter Hims' husband. Critter and husband were not able to join on the zoo part, but we got to have a post-church lunch with them, and it was really good foods. Really good foods. But yeah, the zoo was really cool. While we were there, so they were filming something. It was either some kind of proposal or a jewelry commercial, because they had this comically large jewel that they were trying to film the penguins investigating and poking their beak at to be like, what is this shiny rock? Oh gosh. So yeah, that was interesting to witness. And then I've got this cool footage of the penguins swimming in a flock together, which was really mesmerizing to see. We got to see some kangaroos and all sorts of fun stuff. All sorts of fun stuff. What a bright future you have in store. I can always look forward to a crunchy back. Oh gosh, I am a glow stick. Oh man, so much of me pops when I move. It's fun. That's the fun part. That's the fun part, is becoming a glow stick. Yeah. Did some collab streams with them. You guys might have caught the collab stream I did on Midwest channel where he showed me Crimson Desert, which definitely does seem like a game that I would enjoy if I had time for it. And yeah, there's the zoo. Several restaurants we went to. Got to try some barbecue spots. All that cool jazz. It was fun. It was a fun time. Oh yeah. But yes, that was a good time. Good vibes. And big shout outs to Midwest. Actually, could I get a shout out for him? Let's get a shout out for him for being such an amazing host. He was the only one to like offer me a actually, Tiny House of Worship did also offer me a place to stay. And then once he talked about it with Rebecca, they were like, no, there's not really an actual place for him here. And so they offered to pay for me to stay at an inn for them, which I was originally going to take them up on. And then life got lifey for them. So I was like, nope, I'm taking this one off your hands. But yes, no, Midwest, like, man, big shout outs to him. Yeah, thank you, Deans. Definitely go check him out. All the things. He does a good job. He's a good action RPG streamer. Yeah, I think you're supposed to run 2 seconds. Oh, you're good. Off to Edinburgh to see the Prodigy again, and soon might end up turning into brothers and sleeping on his floor. Oh, that's fun. All right, yeah. That would be a fun little trip. That's nice. There you go. Wow. It's always good. Traveling is fun. Our student budget workarounds. Hey, we take those. Oh yes, anywhere that I could save some monies. I made sure to cook for this guy. No, yeah, for sure. Well, I cooked for the group, really. I made them my loaded nacho mac. It was a good time. Alrighty.
Attention,
oh my
goodness,
I'm being raided all of a sudden. Time to do a little right dance. Welcome in, Raiders. Welcome in. How y'all doing today? You guys see in the right my schedule. We do Nintendo games, tabletop RPGs, and typically a little bit of theology on the Thursdays. Well, today's a little bit special because we're showing off my photos from my recent Midwest road trip. But for all these students, we have a fun host of time doing it. Oh, good to have y'all in here. Now the cheers for the social raid. Yes. Ah, good to have all of y'all here. Welcome in, Droshala. Good to have you here. Welcome in, Soldier. Welcome in, Old Man Dant. How you doing? Good to have you in here. And the Creepy Pro with the lurk. Much appreciated for the support as always. And look at that. Miss Montana herself is also here. Time for another hat. I can do that. I can do that. I have too much energy today. I needed this. There we go. All right. Thank you for that redemption. They're just trying to redeem that. You're too slow. Alrighty, but yes, we were just going over all these different stops that I'd made, and these are obfuscated in order. Now I'm going to be using the word obfuscated on purpose because now Squirrel is keeping an obfuscation tracker, which hopefully me using it this many times doesn't obfuscate her ability to keep track of my obfuscations. But anyways, oh man. He's going to jump out and grab some food. The photos look cool. The photos look good. No, you look good. No, you. Oh, but yes, get yourself some foods. Go and get yourself some foods there, friend. Oh, wait. The timer and add another. Oh, yeah. You can always get the next one. Well, now you guys are going to be racing for that, aren't you? 2 minutes will come quick enough. But yes, I got to hang out with DJ, one of my great friends, DJ 96, Unska, and Renee Paragonic, who both of whom I really got to meet during ReachConf. And DJ I got to like have as a roommate there, and man, we kicked it off like immediately once we like met each other, and yeah, DJ 97. DJ Nothing happened. You are all going to pretend that you saw nothing. There is no evidence on the internet that I accidentally put my year of birth instead of his in there selfishly. Yep. I'm just going to counter 6, thank you. Some fun I am. I know. Now continue to lurks. Oh, thank you. Yes, have good lurks there, friend. Thank you. Oh, you got to. Oh, your hand is throbbing. Oh boy, yeah. Get out of here. Gee whiz. Oh man. But yes, this one, chat. We have some adventures. Oh, this is actually good that I stood up because I went to Voyagers National Park. Yeah, and I got this shirt. And almost froze to death. So there's that. But yes. If only that cord had more range, I could just stand back here and do it. What if I just go back here and yell? I'm just going to go back here and yell because I need to stand now because I'm off my meds. So, gosh. There's all sorts of really cool stuff that we got to do down there. One of which, we got to go and do some axe throwing at a little spot, which was super cool. The only times that I've done axe throwing was at like a Renfest once, and they don't give you any training at all when you do it at a Renfest. They're just like, here, have axe, and then you just kind of throw. And that's literally it. But here they like actually like, you know, the guy like actually gave some tips on how to do it good, and DJ and I like, man, DJ and I tied on our second go around of our little contest between each other, and the only reason I won, like he meant DJ 97 Unska got more bullseyes than me, except for the one that mattered. The tie-breaking throw at the very end, I got a bullseye and he didn't. Dude was a natural, let me tell you. The other thing that we did is we went go-karting. The go-karting, man, pre-go-karting DJ and post-go-karting DJ were two completely different people. Afterwards, he had so much energy. He was so thrilled. Apparently, now I've made him addicted to go-karting. Probably chop your own head off if you tried axe throwing. No, yeah. Something like that, yeah. No, for real. You think go-karting is why your back is so crunchy already? Oh, so you're familiar there, Dom. Yeah, that's the thing. Go-karting, there's no power steering. So, like, you have to, like, turn very hard with some muscles. If the faster you are going, though, the easier that is to do. And I was not racing for the sake of racing. When I was doing it, I was more so just trying to see how on course I can be and like see how fast I could take the turns, essentially. But I don't know. The fact that I did not crash a single time, and that was my goal, and I accomplished it. Good job, me. But yes. How about axe throwing go-karts? Oh my goodness, sounds dangerous, and maybe foam carts or something to be safe. Wait, foam carts but not foam axes. Hold on. Dan wants us to throw real axes at each other so long as the carts are made of foam. Yeah, that sounds perfectly safe. Can never go through the foam. Gee whiz. No, you throw it at the targets? Yeah, and the targets are each other. In your foam carts? No, it's got to be like Mario Kart. Dude, if you're going to give me stuff to throw while I'm on a go-kart, it's going to be at each other. Mario Kart has trained me to do that. I'm going to tell the now angry Verstappen would be proud of your turn one dive bombs. I don't know who that is, but that sounds funny. But yes. What else did we do? We browsed in IKEA for no good reason. Well, we went there to so he could try the Swedish meatballs. He liked them. And chat, controversial take. Swedish meatballs are better than Italian meatballs. But only if you address them correctly, right? Swedish meatballs go with gravy. Italian meatballs go with some kind of red sauce. But yes, Verstappen is an F1 racer. He's pretty well known for aggressively dive bombing drivers and unconventional overtaking spots. Ooh, nice. That's fun. But yes, during one of the days, I also got to meet up with Renai Paragonic. Woo! And we got to browse this like little art place that had all sorts of weird things, like a cherry on a spoon. And yeah, and then, and then we get to the national park. But before I get to the national park, because boy howdy do I have a bunch of crazy stuff that has happened there. Let me show you guys a poem that Renai showed me. It was attached to this bridge. Also we found the tunnel to Canada. I forgot about this one. We found the tunnel to Canada. It was unfortunately sealed off. I couldn't take it at the time. If you don't nearly kill someone, are you doing it properly? Oh, that's fair. That's how you're supposed to do go-kart, I suppose. Yeah, yes. All right, here we go. Hold on. Okay, oh, hold on. Unmute site. Pause music. Alrighty. So this bridge has a poem written along it for people. It's a walking bridge. And it makes no sense. I put it on the screen so that y'all can follow along and just see how much it makes no sense.
So this bridge has a poem on it, and it's part of the walk to the art center. So the bridge itself is a piece of art. And I want to just kind of take a walk with you down this bridge and kind of give you just read it out loud and, give you the feeling that this poem evokes when you're walking down the bridge. So shall we?
Oh,
We are crossing over a highway, so I apologize for the background noise, but I think that's part of the installation.
Yes,
I think that's part of what we're going.
yes.
And now, I cannot remember how I point at that. It is not a confluence, but a place. The place of movement and order. The place of an old order. But the tail end of the movement is new, driving us to say what we are thinking. It is so much like a beach after all, where you stand and think of going no further.
Okay.
And it is good when you get to no further.
Okay.
It's like a reason that picks you up and places you where you always wanted to be. This far.
To be.
It is fair to be crossing, to have crossed.
To be crossing, yes.
No promise in the other. Here it is, still in there, a model presence. Small panacea and lucky for us. And then it got very cool.
And then it got very cool.
Very cool. So this is a poem about how we are stopping in a place and going no further.
Yeah.
On a bridge, a two-way bridge that conveys people back and forth. And then it got very cool.
Because all like really interesting and deep poems say, and then it got very cool. And then stuff like, it is fair to be crossing to have crossed. And this weird bit about the confluence? I don't even understand, man. I don't understand. I just wanted to walk across this bridge and see the giant blue chicken. I just wanted to see a giant blue chicken staring at a church. That's all I cared about at the time. John Asbury was on one. There is on some. Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, I think it's going to be something cool. Oh, I know it was not going to be. I knew it was not going to be. Try reading Tissue had to do that for English literature, Jamie, and the most nonsensical collection of words ever put together. What? That's what the cool part means with blue chicken. Oh, gotcha. Yes, makes sense. Oh my goodness. Alrighty. But yes, let's go back to here. So, gosh, that was a wild time. So, then DJ and I went up. I took him into the middle of the woods. Just he and I. He was stuck with me out there. And we had a good time, mostly. So, y'all, the day before we got there was a high of 60. The day that we actually got there was a high of like 44, and the next day, 36. 36 is the freezing line, by the way, so that would be 0 degrees Celsius, the high that next day. So, yay. So, what happened? Well, as you guys can see, the day that we got there, there was a good amount of clouds. It was a mostly cloudy day, but there's enough sky to be able to have some really good looking pictures with the sky actually reflecting off the lake. And then the next day it was super overcast and cold and miserable. Well, we got to see a beaver dam. Like, look at that beaver. Damn. Gosh. Oh, on the road up. On the road trip up, there's this restaurant on the side of the road that was called the Dam Restaurant, DAM. And so I pointed it out on the way up, and then on the way back, I was like, "There's that damn restaurant again." Oh, it's 32, not 36. Okay, so it was like 2 degrees. Still, my point remains. 2 degrees Celsius, whatever. It was cold, was my point. But anyways, yeah. It's also really whenever you guys go and see a beaver dam. Oh, excuse me. Also look around at the trees nearby. You will notice some beaver damage every now and then as well. I do have a photo of a tree that the beavers did take down somewhere in here. Yeah, here we go. There we go. Yeah, you guys can see the, yeah, just how they took this down. They took this one down in such a way that it fell into the path, and so the rangers had to then go and like chop up the rest of it. But yes, beavers do be damning. That's for damn sure. How many more damn jokes can I make? We won't know for damn sure. Damn, I'm sorry. Anyways. Okay. So, let me back up actually. On our way up to Voyageurs National Park, while we were in transit on the way up, we get a call from the place that we're renting the boat. So the place is set on a series of lakes. And you have to boat out to your hiking spot / camping spot. And so the plan was day one, we were going to rent a canoe out to our campsite, canoe back, and then trade it in for a motorboat the next day for us to then get around a lot easier and not waste all of our energy, and such and so. And also to be able to get to some spots that are further out. However, the lake was only partially unfrozen. Like, it was still frozen past a certain point. So one of the hiking spots that I wanted to get to, we didn't get to do, which is fine. We still found other spots to go and see that were pretty cool. Like this damn trail. There's another damn pun for you. And yeah. So, what was I saying? Yeah. So we get a call on the way up, from the boat rental place, and they call me up and they're like, "Oh, hey there. Don't you know that it's like it'd be like 30-mile-per-hour winds up here there, eh? And, he's not very safe to go out in them waters on a canoe. So, would you like to reschedule or something like that? Don't you know?" And so they offered such. And I was like, well, could we just upgrade to a motorboat for both days? And they're like, oh, sure. Oh, sure. And so we ended up doing motorboat for both days, which was probably for the best, which was definitely for the best. It was absolutely for the best, especially given how cold it was. So we get out there, and they drop. So because we were the only people there that day, they were like, hey, we can show you to your campsite if you like. And so I was like, oh, sure. And so like we followed their boat out with our boat. Technically their boat because I rented it, to the campsite, and they left, and we explored the island, took some nice photos like this one, and then realized, this is not our actual campsite. Our actual campsite is on, they brought us to the right island, but not to the right spot. So we got back onto the boat, packed it all up, got out there, and went to our actual campsite spot. It was a little bit of a rocky shore, but there was a sandy spot for us to pull into. So I tried to aim the boat for that, but on this side of the island, was like the winds were pulling us. The winds and the waves were both pulling us right towards it a lot quicker than I wanted us to. And we ended up getting like almost marooned for like half an hour as our boat got caught in this rock. And I couldn't use the motor in this spot because of the rock. Like if I lowered the motor down into it and turned it on, it would just kill itself on the rocks. And we would make no progress, and I would have to pay for an entire motor. So that was not going to happen. Thankfully, these things come with oars in them for this situation. So we got on an oar and like just kept prodding at the water until we found the rock half an hour later that we were actually stuck on and like push ourselves off of it. Oh my goodness. In the bitter cold. And then it poured. Well, it didn't pour. It started to freezing rain on us on our way back as well, because we decided to go back to the original spot that they dropped us off at. Oh my gosh, so having that pelt us while we were going back was was just another fun thing. This was DJ's first time camping. This was his first time camping outside of like camping in the backyard ones, right? This is his first like proper I'm going to a different place and setting up a tent type thing. And DJ's last time camping. Yeah, we'll see. He hasn't been camping since. I don't know. Oh boy. But yes, what else? Yeah, so then we had what is known as a hobo meal. So like we have like different ingredients. We have carrots, onions, potatoes, and kielbasa sausage wrapped into tinfoil here with some like oil and stuff mixed in with them. But though the ingredients are separated because they each take a separate amount of time to cook, especially the gosh darn potatoes. The potatoes take forever to cook this way. So if you ever do this at home, chat, or at a campsite, chat, cook the potatoes first. They take forever. So, these are the potatoes down on the coal. Also, if you're going to put them directly on things, you want to put them on the coals, not on the flames. But yes, that was a fun little meal. That was a good little meal. The next day we had some chili dogs, using some canned chili, and not canned dogs. And boiled the potatoes that time. That's why and this is why they take longer baking. Well, yes, because I'm trying to roast them. Yeah, and they're made of starch. There's a lot of things working against me there. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah. The next day we woke up, packed up, did some hiking at some different spots, and then I chose a campsite for the second night, the second of the two, that had a shower house, so that way after a day of hiking we could shower it all off in a nice warm shower. But we got there just too late because the camp host for that spot had already gone to bed and stuff. And so we couldn't get the keys to get into the shower house. And therefore we didn't get to have a shower that evening. And this was the night that was definitely below freezing. So we decided we were done with this weather and to just sleep in the car for that night. We did have a fire, and I had a butane stove that because I decided to use I packed the butane stove for the second night because I knew that after a day of hiking, we're probably not going to want to wait around for the campfire to cook something. And I'm glad I did that. But yeah, no, we slept in the car that night. And boy, were we stinky the next day. We were stinky. It's fine. It was a good stinky. That was a fun trip. That was a fun trip. That was a good adventure. Man. The weather worked against us, but we embraced it, y'all. It was a fun time. Yeah, there's the tunnel to Canada. Whoop whoop. Yep.
So this.
Yep, I already did that. I forgot to take pictures with these individuals, Tiny House of Worship and Tactical Skillet, who are both in the same state as one another. But I did take this picture while I was in their state. This was at a rest stop. This is the view that they had, and frankly, the view that I had for most of the journey was farmlands and wind farms. So many wind farms out there in the Midwest. So many. Which does break the monotony quite a bit. It does add to the scenery. It is good. But yeah, I got to do a collab with Tiny House of Worship where we did some worship on stream. That VOD does exist, and it is also one that I need to upload to my YouTube channel still. Check out the VODs channel. Can I get someone to do exclamation point VODs in the chat for me? Thank you. Yeah, it pretty much looks exactly like your area. Oh, I don't. Yeah. Hey, look, we even imported the clouds, the like gray clouds from the UK too. I bet. Gee whiz. My nose is still stuffy. Forgive me. Oh my gosh. I need to take another round of Mucinex. Y'all can probably hear the stuffiness in me. Not even joking, those are nice weather clouds. Yeah. They come out when it's a nice day out. Yeah, that's fair. Alrighty, but yes. Those aren't gray enough. True. No, the clouds. Let me see. Let me go back. These clouds up here, this photo isn't really showing them off. This is probably more your style. More that type of gray. I probably have a better photo of that. I definitely do. Oh, I 100% do. Here we go. There we go. Yeah, this is probably more your speed there, huh? Wandering Lightsaber is back. Hello there, friend. That's not even gray enough? What the heck? That's wild, Dom. Yours are virtually black. Oh my gosh, that is miserable. I've been doing so far so lit, fam. How are you doing though, friend? How are you doing? Have you been having weather whiplash recently? Same. As evidenced by the fact that this was 60 degrees at one point and then it wasn't. Alrighty, the next set, which I did not make a slide for, was Indiana Dunes National Park. That was super cool. I'm gonna have to do these photos one at a time here. Yeah, Indiana Dunes. So it is set on Lake Michigan. And man, at the end of the day, when I didn't realize how much sand had gotten into my boot, but once I poured out that shoe, it was like, oh man, Anakin was onto something. It does get everywhere. But yes, how does it feel to be home after traveling? Oh, it is weird. I don't know. I like the traveling. I honestly preferred it in a sense. It's because I don't have roommates here. It's because I only have my cats. It is nice to be back with my cats. But man, it was so good to have company. Man, I need a roommate. Oh, gosh. But anyways. The tick rate has been a lot faster than usual. Oh, gosh. It is the same here. Yeah, Rose can attest. I am thankful that I didn't get any ticks. We bug sprayed ourselves up because up where she's at, there are ticks that, like, you don't even have to be anywhere near a tree or nature or grass or anything. They will just jump out of the blue onto you. You can just be walking through a parking lot and suddenly you get ticked. It honestly ticks me off. Ha 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 ha. Huh. Huh. Oh, you're also in Ohio? And let's go. Got that Ohio Riz. Yes, indeed. You're seeing a bunch of people be weird to go back to just pets. Exactly. Exactly. Oh boy, it was thunderstorming. The lesson was it was sunny again. Oh boy. You know, raining cats and dogs about 15 seconds went back to sunny. Yep. If you don't like the weather, you wait 5 minutes. Yep. That's how it works. Y'all get a lot more rain than us, but the same principle applies. Let me make sure I don't dox anyone. Boom, 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 boom. Actually, you know what? Here's what I'll do. We'll just go this way. Yeah. The thing about Indiana Dunes National Park is it is the least secluded park that I've been to, right? There's no like barrier of nature that obfuscates. There's one from Sally. You from civilization. But rather you are set in the so like literally like here's this really nice view, national park, blah blah blah. To my right was this like I think there was like a steelworks factory or something. I forget what it was. And then like just across the lake, which was really cool. You could see Chicago. You could see Chicago on the other side of the lake, which is really fun. That was a fun little perk. And then further to the left, yep, there's another factory. It was literally factory, lake, Chicago, another factory. That was my view. And some really cool dunes. Like, yeah, these are some cool dunes. And the path does go into the forest a bit. Man, hiking on sand. I am really glad that I bought some hiking sticks. I busted out the hiking sticks for this. It was a rough one to hike through sand, y'all. But it was a fun challenge. I took it like a champ, and I embraced it, and it was fun. It's only because your phone is loading stream way faster than most streams. Makes sense in the same state. Hey, there you go. Rain is generally abhorrent right now. Oh gosh, and it gets bad in the middle lanes. The motorway is usually empty because you can't see anything from the lorries. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, I bet. Jeez. That is wild. Oh, here's a good view of some of the dunes, some of the Indiana dunes of Indiana Dunes. Yeah, here's a panorama shot. Oh yeah, here's long lake. It's a long lake. It sure is, buddy. It was a very long lake. It was a long lake. And it just kept going. And right at the cusp of the lake was a train. So you're like enjoying this nice scenery. Hold on, do I have that video? Yeah, hold on. The train is sort of audible in that video, but yeah, no, there's always the sound of a train in the back as I was hiking that. So yeah, the Indiana Dunes is not a park that you go to be completely cut off from civilization. Even though that is like the lore. There's this lore about Diana of the Dunes, who went out and set her life on the dunes because she was tired of the city life, and you know, she saw what the city, what you know, she couldn't find her identity in the city, so she went out to nature to find herself, which is the most hippie thing that you could do. Oh boy, and yeah, this is not. She would not be able to do that in this day and age. But yeah, there's these really pretty lavenders all around as well. Oh boy, the Midwest weather is so stupid because you had a freeze watch yesterday, and this week expected to be over 80 degrees. Yep. That's how. Yep. That's spring. There's politics. Yeah, that's how it goes. More photos of random things. Oh, this is a nice photo. There's another Chicago photo. I ended up looking more and more more and more unk as it went on. I decided to don a bucket hat at one point, and by that point, I was the most unk-looking person on the trails, with my walking sticks as well. And my like camelback backpack with a little straw for the bladder. Oh, not my physical bladder, the water bladder on my back. But anyways, the sand was pretty. The random smokestacks. Oh yeah, there's a bog. Man, there's all sorts of biomes over in Indiana Dunes. I will say this. There was some cool nature to be seen there. There's a reason it's a national park. So you got the like sandy dunes, you got the bog. I might have seen a frog in the bog. I don't know. There's some really cool looking plants in the bog that I'd never seen anywhere else. It was really fun. Oh yeah, getting to my campsite. Man. Yeah, so I hauled all of this in one go. The way I did it was I had so much of it bundled onto this backpacker's back. Like, this has a metal frame on it, so it is meant for this to be able to support a whole ton of stuff like this metal frame. And it like has straps so that it's evenly distributing the weight throughout your body and not just on your shoulders. And then I had this cooler on wheels, and then I put this backpack on front ways. And then this bag, I like attached by means of carabiner onto this guy. And yeah, I got it all out there. And I slept in my hammock that night. I have a camping hammock. So it comes with this bug net seen here. And then it also has a rain tarp, which I only set up when I need. When I don't need it, I use it as a tarp to just put my stuff under so that the morning dew doesn't do its dewy things to my stuff. But yes, so what was I saying? Yeah. So that was fun. I did not sleep in this during Voyagers. The reason I did not sleep in this during Voyagers was because since I'm not on the ground, there's nowhere for my heat to go except everywhere. Like, and the wind would blow the heat off of me too, right? So yeah, this is not good for freezing temperatures. So that night I slept in the tent with DJ. But here it was like, I think the low was like 44. I think it was like 42. 42 Fahrenheit to Celsius. 5 degrees Celsius. And yeah, it was, and I had some like I had this sleeping pad thing, which was like a little thin blow up mattress of sorts that helped keep the heat and comfort, and then also a really good sleeping bag. So I was very comfortable in this. I was extremely comfortable in my little hammock. It was good. I love my little hammock. It's also very quick and easy to like set up and tear down. So good. I always recommend hammocks for camping. Yes. Oh, and then after I set up camp, I went and watched the sunset on the beach. Oh, it was so good. It was such a good view. Is this the... Oh, yeah. Oh. Me is back. Hello, me. Glad that you is back. Welcome back. Yes, look at that. Oh. Oh, I'm so proud of this picture. Oh. Gorgeous. Oh. Yes. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, is this the... Yeah. The time lapse of the sun setting. And then me not waiting for it to set all the way because I wanted to get back to the camp before it got too dark. So I stopped the time lapse a little short. So it's really just a time lapse of the waves going like, wee! Look at them waves, chat. Them waves go brrrr. The picture is really good. Oh, thanks. Oh yeah, here's gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. Y'all, God's creation is so good. Can I get an amen? Ah. This was my dinner that night. I cooked. So I walked into Walmart and found this steak on sale for like $6.50. And I was like, well, perfect. It's a single serve, so I don't have to deal with any leftovers. Thank you for the amen. And so I was like, yeah, let's do this. I didn't have any salt on me, so I had some almonds with me that were salted, and so I just like dug my hand into the almonds and then like sprinkled the salt from the almonds onto the steak, and that's how I seasoned it, was with almond salt, basically, with like almond powder and salt. It tasted pretty good, except for the fact that I overcooked it a little bit, because I was worried that I would undercook it since I was doing this over a campfire. But yeah, I wrapped it up in tin foil and cooked it hobo style, essentially. Yeah, here we go. Here's how I cooked it. Yeah. Because if I had grilled it on those grills, then a bunch of like ash would get on it. You don't want that. You don't want ash on your... that would just taste bad. Sure, it adds fiber, maybe. I don't know. Probably. But yes. And then I like bought a thing of like Panera soup to go with it as well. And then Rose had given me a piece of bread from the farmer's market that we went to. And I used that to dip into the soup. It was really good. Thank you, Rose, for the soup. Oh yeah. So as I'm eating my food, I hear some rustling in the woods. I look over and I see some beady eyes on a large-ish furry creature. It looked to me like a small fox at first. It looked as if it was like a small fox, but then like once I got a better look at it, I realized, nope, that's just a large raccoon. Large enough to make me think that it was a small fox. Gee whiz. And so, yeah, so I secured, I secured my stuff. I made sure that they could not get into my cooler. And then I set, man, I was really proud of it. The fact that this stayed up all night when it was like barely hanging in there. God is the one that held this up, let me tell you. But yes, this managed to work. Securing the cooler as such and securing everything that wasn't in the cooler using a little ropey thing. Always pack rope. It worked. The next day, you know what they did get into? They took out of my backpack because I accidentally had one of the zippers open, and so they took out of my backpack these fire starter sticks. They tore open that package, and you can see the evidence that they took a bite of the stick and then spit it out immediately and left it alone. There's like a little chunk left off to the side of it that was like big enough for them to like bitten off. So thankfully they did not swallow it. Thankfully I did not kill any raccoons accidentally, to my knowledge. Alrighty. The next day I did a little bit more hiking. Got to see this really cool bridge over a river. The river was fun. Yeah, river bridge. There's also like a really cool, like some really cool like old homes there and stuff. More hats. I can do that. Whoa. Push back a little too strongly there. Great. Thank you for that, redemption. But yeah. That was Indiana Dunes National Park. There you go. Whoop whoop. What is this screenshot I took here? Oh, that was me taking note of an extension that I needed to get. And then I went home. The end. There we go. It only took me 1 hour and 40 minutes to get through it all. Woo! Hold on. Oh, I didn't do what you ought to do with these kind of stuff. We need to have templates. There we go. Have a great thank you slide here at the end. There we go. Alrighty, any questions? Any questions at this time? Here, we just go back to this slide, I suppose. Woo! Alrighty. If there are no questions, we can adjourn the meeting. You guys can have half an hour back. And thank you guys for coming. And this is where everyone says thank you instead of goodbye as they leave the meeting. Oh gosh. I do need to get some Mucinex in me. Oh boy. Alrighty. What do with the remaining time? What do? We could do some Metroid. We could do some community games? Who'd be down for a community game, right? Raise of hands. Who'd be down for, like, a community game? Whether it be Jackbox or Gartic or something. Oh. It's been a while since we've done that. Give me a chance. Or we can just raid out. Since I'm feeling this stuffy, I actually might be leaning towards the raiding out here, especially if we don't have enough people for that anyways. Yeah. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that, actually. Hello. We are going to go and raid Silly Machi over here. Where did I copy that? Okay. There's an Aerodactyl in chat. You can poke cast if you poke you want. Yeah, chat's a little bit sleep. Yeah, we have so many lurkers today, which is absolutely acceptable. I mean, it was a just chatting stream. So, makes sense that you'd be lurking to someone just yapping. Perfect vibes for that. I do not blame them, and I would be doing the same in their shoes, to be honest. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and get this raid underway. Why did you say intended for mature audiences? That is not the case, y'all. She is a very family-friendly streamer doing some Pokopia today. A fellow chaotic Nintendo gremlin. And we do have a raid message. Copy the first one if you have my emotes. And if you do not have my emotes, never fear. The second message is here. You can get it in your clippy clapboard. If you love someone, you tell them the truth. And boy, how do I love you guys. So here's the truth. That can be found in Acts 2, 44 through 46. We already got time for something perfect. And all those who had believed were together and had been added and had all things in common. They began selling their property and possessions and were dividing them up with all, as anyone might have need, and daily devoting themselves with one accord in the temple and breaking bread from house to house. And they were taking their meals together with gladness and sincerity of heart. And that's our true time for today. And it is all the time that we have for today, everyone. I'll see you guys tomorrow for lunch hour stream. We'll do some Zelda. And don't forget about this grand finale for Super Smash Quest this Saturday. I love you all. Bye-bye. Oh,
Wow. Pure wow.